police burst into their apartment during a no-knock warrant. Investigators said her boyfriend fired at police thinking they were intruders. Then police shot and killed Taylor. This from Taylor's boyfriend.
But I just want to let y'all know I appreciate all the love and support for me and most definitely for Brianna. She would appreciate it too.
The FBI and Kentucky's Attorney General are investigating the officer's actions. At this point, the department has fired an officer, but the city has not done anything with the other two officers involved.
Well, in case you missed it earlier, the National Weather Service confirmed that the tornado occurred up in Miami County at the beginning of the month. In fact, on June 9th, you may remember this is when we had widespread severe thunderstorms that came through, creating lots of wind damage. We had winds in excess of 70 miles per hour, plenty of downed trees. But within one of those thunderstorms in Miami County between Pleasant Hill and Covington, a brief EF0 tornado occurred and had maximum winds of 70 miles per hour and was on the ground for about a half a mile. Now, the National Weather Service said today they just got new information that helped them determine that a tornado occurred. They didn't have this information previously. When you look at the terminal radar from the Dayton International Airport, you can see that quick little spin up that occurred just north of Pleasant Hill. As quick as it perhaps touched down, it picked up as it moved towards Covington. I actually got some video footage. This was submitted by John Staub in the Covington area. And what you'll see is this tree that's in the upper left-hand corner gets impacted by those very strong winds. Now, I spoke with the National Weather Service this evening, and they said the timestamp does not match up with when we saw the circulation on radar. So it is very possible that the wind damage that occurred right there with that tree might have been from a gust front out ahead of that significant storm that eventually produced a tornado. Not dealing with the threat for tornadic activity as we move into the weekend, but there is going to be some rain and some stronger storms as well, especially on Saturday is when we see our greatest risk for more widespread thunderstorms. That being said, tomorrow there is a low-end risk that one or two storms, especially north of I-70, might produce a damaging wind gust and perhaps some small hail. On Saturday, that risk starts to become a bit more widespread, and we'll have more prolonged thunderstorms that not only could bring us a damaging wind gust and hail, but perhaps result in some minor flooding. And rainfall estimates all the way through the weekend are just about a half an inch to an inch. While it's not overwhelming as far as how high the rain totals will get, it's the potential that most of this is going to fall perhaps in just a few hour time frame, mainly on Saturday. That could lead to that flooding risk. Live Doppler 7 radar, as we scan the skies for you tonight, we are dry. We're going to watch temperatures falling to the low 60s. Through the night, the humidity will climb, and that added moisture will bring in that instability and the potential for some of those storms later on Friday. Here's Futurecast tomorrow morning. Cloud cover already beginning to increase from the south a little bit. We'll have some showers and thunderstorms around mid to late afternoon, and we'll track those thunderstorms into the early evening. After 8 o'clock, we'll get rid of that chance for showers and storms, and we'll go quiet at least through about midnight tomorrow night. Off to our north, we'll watch ongoing thunderstorms that approach the area. It looks as though they will diminish as they push into the region, and we'll just have a few showers around early Saturday, especially north. Then as we move into the afternoon, that boundary is draped through the area, and that's going to ignite those scattered showers and storms into the afternoon and bring about that second risk for severe weather. Storms still with us into Saturday night, and then those storms will diminish just a bit into the first part of Sunday before showers and thunderstorms return. It is going to be an active weekend, and where that front sets up will really depict as to where those thunderstorms will be, especially when you're talking about Sunday. Right now, it appears most of those storms might fall south of I-70, and some of us north might get a little bit of some dry time. Temperatures will be warm and muggy through the weekend, a chance for a few thunderstorms, feeling like 90 degrees as we get into the early part of next week. Tomorrow morning, meteorologist Jesse Mag is up with you at 4:25. We'll have the latest on that threat for severe weather into the weekend. Dayton children said it's seeing more severe